Billy Boulevard, PureOmaduro.com. Today we're going to bring to you a war, but this is going to be more like friendly fire. Why? Because these two guys are very good friends. We're talking about Dion Giolito with Illusion, and we're talking about Pete Johnson with Rothchildes. The cigars that we're going to be reviewing, the newest one from Pete Johnson, the Tattoo. Finally, English for Tattoo. We're going to be pairing these two fine cigars with a Napa Cab, Coastline Paso Robles 2012 Cabernet Reserve. Lovely pre-draw. Bit firm on the draw. As expected, very good draw on the Tattoo, no issues. Moving on to the Rothschild. The Rothchildes starts off with a lot more spice, a lot more cream. A very smooth, creamy, spicy draw. Copious amounts of very dense smoke, billows. With the Rothchildes, not nearly as much spice, but I do get coca. A little bit of cedar. Two great first thirds. It's going to be a war. Two incredible cigars. Already the Tattoo has matured and has gotten into its wheelhouse. As I'm going back and forth between the two, the characteristics that are jumping out at me when it comes to the comparison, the compare and contrast. The Tattoo, incredible flavors of wood and leather. The Rothschild, incredible flavors, cream, a little bit of leather, some wood notes. They really don't jump out at you, but the most salient characteristic of this particular stick would have to be the spice. I do start to get a little bit of coca coming out of this one, and it's a lovely note. Both of these cigars have impeccable, perfect draws. If you had to differentiate the smoke, make no mistake about it, while this one's getting a lot more smoother, a lot more dense, when it comes to moist, chewy, wet, dense smoke and cream, the Illusion Rothchildes. This Coastline Cabernet, what can I say? It gives you the entire spectrum of what a Cabernet should really be. It has the sweetness, it has the tartness, it has a very nice finish, lovely body, rolls very smooth and silky over the tongue. Right up front, it just bites, then it lets go, and it just smooths out from there. But it leaves you with the tannins on the back of the tongue. Remember this one, folks, it's a winner. We're well into the second third. The Rothchildes is starting to slip up. What started out as very smooth, creamy, spice-laden smoke started to dry up a little bit, got a little grainy, but it is coming back. What is turning up all the wood and cedar notes, getting a little bit of leather. As for the Tattoo, minus the huge gash in the head, it's now in the lead when it comes to smoothness and cream, a very mellow pepper. This is an incredible cigar. It's definitely starting to etch up and catch up with the Rothchildes. But nonetheless, at this particular price point, these are two incredible cigars that I would smoke anytime, any day. I'll pair it with bourbon, I'll pair it with single malt, but I do believe that red wine cracks the code when it comes to a great pairing for these two cigars. The Tattoo, draw perfect throughout. The Rothchildes, both of them really do not have a very strong last third. But when it comes to spending less than $6 for an incredible steak, you can't go wrong with either one. The Tattoo won the war. Two men enter, one man leave, and the one still standing here is the Tattoo, an incredible cigar. Get this red wine. If you've been looking for something that's sweet, tart, bitter, balanced, complex, full of lovely and wonderful tannins, you can't go wrong with this red wine. Billy Boulevard, PureOmaduro.com.